Hi students, today I'm going to talk about the chapter negative numbers. So this is the first time we are introduced to the negative numbers. Till now we have always been talking about the positive numbers, +1, +2, +5. Though we have not been mentioning the plus sign before that, but we have been talking about all things around us, in the positive numbers. 5 students, 10 apples, 20 cars, so we have never spoken about -5 cars, -10 students. So now we are introduced with the negative numbers, and today I'm going to talk about only two things. One, how these numbers are represented on the number line, and second, the addition and subtraction of the negative integers, which is very, very important because most of the questions which come are on the addition and subtraction, and that is where the confusion is. So let me first make a number line to give you some direction on what we are talking about. So this point is 0. All the positive numbers are written on the right hand side of the number line. This is we have been doing since class 3, 4, 5, and so on and so forth, till the bigger numbers up to infinity. All the negative numbers are written on the left hand side of the number line: -1, -2, -3, right? -4, and so on and so forth, up to the bigger negative numbers. Now, the point which I'm trying to make is, and it's a very, very important point, that all the numbers on the right-hand side, all the numbers on the right-hand side are greater than the numbers on the left-hand side. For example, if I'm talking about the positive number, then 5 is greater than 4, 4 is greater than 2, 9 is greater than 7. So any number on the right-hand side is greater than the number on the left-hand side. Same concept is applicable for the negative numbers also. All the numbers on the right-hand side will be bigger than the numbers on the left-hand side, which means 0 is greater than -1, -1 is greater than -4, -4 is greater than -8, -8 is greater than -50. Now this becomes very easy. If I just ask you which is greater, right? 8 is greater or -10 is greater. Now you will quickly think, where is 8 figuring in? 8 figures on the right hand side and -10 figures on the left hand side of the number line. So 8 is greater than -2. Which is greater, 50 or 100? Right? 100 is greater than 50, we all know. But the moment we put the minus sign, what happens? -50 becomes greater than -100. So this is very important point to note, that all the numbers on the right-hand side are greater than the numbers on the left-hand side. Now let me start with the most important thing, which is the addition and subtraction of the negative integers. So the first number which I'm going to take, for the first sum which I'm going to take is, say, two numbers, very simple numbers, 3 minus 5. Had it been 5 minus 3, we all know, right? 5 minus 3 is 2. But what is 3 minus 5? So as the question suggests, we will, assuming this line as the sea level, assume all the positive numbers are above the sea, all the negative numbers are below the sea. This is how I solve the question. I assume these are all 1 kilometer, 2 kilometer, 3 kilometer, 4 kilometer above the sea level. I assume all these 1 kilometer, 2 kilometer, 3 kilometer below the sea level. And so I'm representing these numbers with the negative, and that is actually the use of the negative numbers, right? So now 3 minus 5. 3 is plus 3, right? So I'll go in the north direction up to 3, up to 3. So this is 3, I go up to 3, and then it is minus 5. So I will reverse the direction towards the south and go 5 units down. So I'll first come 3 units back and then I'll go 2 units down. This is -5. 3 units plus 2 units, I come to -2, and so the answer is -2. Right? Let's do another one. -3 plus 5. We will go the same way. -3. The moment I see -3, I will quickly go down the C3 units. So I come to this level, which is -3. It is -3, and then it tells me to go +5. So I'll cover up first 3 units in the positive direction, and then I go 2 more units in the north direction and reach here. Where do I reach here? I reach to +2. So what is the answer? +2. This is +2. Third example, -3, -5. Again, I follow the same rule. -3 means I will go down up to -3. I have reached here. Then it says go -5 more. So I go -5 units more and reach here. See, this is minus. This is also minus. I am going in the south direction. And so I have reached -8. So what is the answer? -8. Now, children are confused. -3, -5, sometimes they will say 2, sometimes they will say 8, sometimes they will say something else, but if you follow this rule, of going with the direction, then you will never make mistake. Let me do one more. Let me do the subtraction of two negative numbers, -3 minus of -5. Now, this is the biggest confusion among all, but I will not leave the rule. I'll go first -3. I've come here. Now this is interesting. It is telling you, please go negative furthermore. Negative furthermore. Just like in this question, -5 more. But in this case, it says negative of not 5 more, but -5 more. The moment it says minus, I'll again change my direction. First go back to 3 and then cover up 2 more, right? And this is where I reach the 2 level. So what is the answer here? 2. How do I get? Again, I'll repeat. This is interesting. The moment it says -3, go -3, right? Again, it says minus. Had this been a positive number, I would have gone just like the previous case. I would have gone down, but no, it says I again reverse the direction. Go -5 up. So the direction will reverse, and I'll go 5 units from this 3 covering here and 2 more. And this is where I reach 2, and my answer is 2. I hope with these 4 examples, I have been able to clear the doubts on addition and subtraction of the negative number or negative integers. Any number given can be solved if we just apply this in this way of representation, right? Above the C, below the C, right? Whenever it is saying plus, just go above the C. Whenever it is saying minus, just reverse the direction from there, count those number of units. You will never make mistake. I hope you enjoyed the session. See you in the next video.